Have you ever felt that frustrating eye strain after a long day? That little twitch you can't control, or a blurriness that just won't go away, no matter how much you blink? I know I have. And I bet, like me, you've probably looked at those expensive eye creams and supplements, wondering if they're really the answer. It's so tempting to believe a magic pill or a fancy cream can fix it all, but I want to share something with you today, friend to friend. What if the real solution isn't in a bottle you buy, but in a few simple, comforting rituals you can do right in your own kitchen? It turns out, a lot of that strain and fatigue isn't just from our screens. It's our body's way of sending us a signal, a gentle whisper that it's missing some crucial, foundational nutrients. Especially nutrients it needs to do its repair work while we sleep. The anti-aging industry might not want you to know this, but you hold so much power to support your own vision, right from the inside out. So tonight, how about we try something different? We are not going to put anything on our eyes. Instead, we are going to nourish them. I've spent so much time digging through studies and nutritional science, and I've found 3 wonderfully simple, warm, kitchen-based protocols that I'm so excited to share with you. This isn't just about hope, it's about understanding how our amazing bodies work. Let's start with the first one, which I like to call the Golden Milk Elixir. Now, you might have heard about golden milk, but have you ever made it and felt like nothing happened? Well, there's a little secret to making it truly effective. Just mixing turmeric and milk isn't quite enough to unlock its real power. To get all those incredible anti-inflammatory benefits from curcumin, the star compound in turmeric, we need to invite a couple of friends to the party. Here's how we can do it the right way. Start by gently warming 1 cup of a non-dairy milk you love, maybe almond or oat milk. Then, add half a teaspoon of a good quality, organic turmeric powder. Now, here comes the most important part, a tiny pinch of black pepper. I know it sounds strange, but the piperine in black pepper is the key. Scientific studies have shown it can boost your body's ability to absorb that wonderful curcumin by an incredible 2,000%. Without it, most of the goodness just passes right through. But we have one more step to make this truly special. Let's add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or MCT oil. Why? Well, curcumin is fat-soluble. This healthy fat acts like a dedicated chauffeur, carrying those powerful anti-inflammatory compounds through your system and into your bloodstream, so they can get to work reducing that deep, internal inflammation that can cause pressure and puffiness behind your eyes. This isn't just a cozy drink, it's a gentle, nightly restoration ritual for your vision. It reminds me of a lovely woman I work with, a 68-year-old retired librarian named Carol. She was dealing with a constant, maddening eye twitch and a gritty feeling in her eyes, as if there was always sand in them. She had tried everything, expensive drops, heated masks, and was feeling so discouraged. I suggested she try this exact Golden Milk Elixir protocol every night. Just 2 weeks later, she called me, and her voice was so full of relief. The twitching was gone. And for the first time in years, she woke up without that gritty feeling. It's amazing, isn't it? She wasn't putting anything on her eyes. She was simply giving her body the building blocks it needed to heal from within. That's the beautiful power of this protocol. Ready for the next one? This is Protocol 2, the Magnesium-Rich Oat Broth. When we think of oatmeal, we often think of those sugary instant packets, right? But those can actually spike our blood sugar and work against what we are trying to achieve. Instead, we are going to make a simple, savory, and incredibly therapeutic broth. Here's all you need to do. In a small pot, simmer a 1/4 cup of whole rolled oats, the old-fashioned kind, in 2 cups of water. Let it gently bubble for about 20 minutes. We are aiming for a thin, savory broth, not a thick porridge. And here's the key, we won't add any sugar or sweeteners. Once it's done, simply stir in a tablespoon of crushed almonds and a little dash of cinnamon. So, why does this simple combination work so well? Oats and almonds are wonderfully rich in magnesium. We often think of magnesium for muscle cramps in our legs, but it's just as vital for the tiny, hard-working ciliary muscles inside our eyes. These little muscles are constantly working all day long, focusing near and far. By nighttime, they are so tired and tight, which leads to that feeling of strain. This magnesium-rich broth gives them exactly what they need to finally relax and release that tension while you sleep. And the cinnamon? It's more than just a lovely flavor. It's a fantastic helper for regulating blood sugar. Keeping your blood sugar stable overnight is so important for protecting the delicate blood vessels in your retina. So you see, this is more than a snack. It's a way to gently tell your eye muscles it's time to rest and repair. I think of another client, David, a 72-year-old former truck driver. He was worried about his night vision and told me his eyes felt stuck after reading the paper, that he couldn't adjust his focus quickly anymore. He was a very practical guy, a bit skeptical of things like this. When I suggested the oat broth, he jokingly called it /gruel. But he gave it a try. About a month later, he shared with me that the stuck feeling was gone. He felt his focus was quicker, more fluid. He wasn't imagining it. He was finally giving his eye muscles the specific nutrient they were craving to recover each night. And finally, let's talk about Protocol 3, the Tart Cherry and Ginger Infusion. You might know that tart cherry juice is wonderful for helping with sleep because it supports our body's natural melatonin production. But that's only part of its magic. Tart cherries are bursting with anthocyanins, a special kind of antioxidant that acts like a bodyguard for our cells, protecting them from something called oxidative stress. This is the daily wear and tear that contributes to age-related decline in our eyes. To get the most out of this infusion, the preparation is key. Gently warm 1 cup of water in a pot, but please don't let it boil. High heat can damage the delicate compounds we want to harness. Once the water is warm to the touch, turn off the heat. Then, pour in half a cup of pure, unsweetened tart cherry juice. Make sure the label just says /tart cherries/ and add 3 thin slices of fresh ginger. Just let it all steep together for 5 minutes. The real beauty here is the synergy. The gingerols in fresh ginger are powerful anti-inflammatories that work beautifully with the cherry's antioxidants. Together, they create this incredible support system for overnight cellular repair in the eye, helping to clear out waste and protect the fragile cells of your macula and retina. This isn't just another bedtime tea, it's a nightly defense strategy for your long-term vision. Now, before we wrap up, I want to touch on a few common mistakes I see people make when they're trying to support their eye health. Because knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. First is what I call ingredient imposters. This is when we use the wrong form of an ingredient and then wonder why we don't see results. For example, using pre-ground, irradiated cinnamon from the dollar store instead of true Ceylon cinnamon, which has much lower levels of coumarin, a compound that can be harmful in high doses. Or using a sweetened tart cherry juice cocktail instead of pure, unsweetened juice. The details matter, because the science is in the details. Always opt for the highest quality, purest ingredients you can find. Your body and your eyes will thank you. The second mistake is supplement tunnel vision. It's so easy to fall into the trap of thinking that if we just take a pill for our eyes, we are covered. But our bodies don't work that way. Nutrients love to work in teams. The magnesium in our oat broth, for example, works much better when it's accompanied by the other minerals and fibers found in the whole food. When you isolate a nutrient in a pill, you lose that beautiful synergy. Food is always the foundation. Supplements can be helpful, but they are meant to supplement a healthy diet, not replace it. Finally, the third common mistake is forgetting the rest of the picture. These protocols are powerful, but they work best as part of a holistic approach. Are you drinking enough water throughout the day? Dehydration can absolutely lead to dry, strained eyes. Are you getting enough quality sleep? Our eyes do their most important repair work while we are in deep sleep. And are you taking breaks from your screens? The simple 20-20-20 rule, every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds, can make a world of difference. It's about creating a whole lifestyle that supports your vision, not just relying on one magic bullet. These aren't just recipes. They are gentle, science-backed protocols that help us connect with our body's own incredible ability to heal. It's easy to feel confused by all the products out there, but I want you to feel empowered by the simple, powerful ingredients you likely already have in your kitchen. You don't need to do all 3 at once. Just choose one. Which one sounds the most comforting or appealing to you right now? Maybe the one you have the ingredients for. Give it a try tonight. Commit to it for just 1 week and just notice. Notice how your eyes feel in the morning. I would be so honored if you'd share in the comments below which one you're going to start with, the golden milk, the oat broth, or the cherry infusion. Please subscribe for more simple truths to help you feel your best. Thank you so much for spending this time with me.